Hi, it's Gail with TradersHelpDesk, and in this video I just want to show you some of the trades that were called today, and you could have traded them either on the binary option side or on the future side. In this case, the Dow had a long position that came in about 10 o'clock this morning. You can see both of the blue dots here, and of course it moved up from there. The same on the ES, you get two dots. It was right before 10 o'clock this morning, and as you can see, it moved up from there as well. Now you can also see, if I draw the lines on here, that there was hidden divergence. So you've made a higher low in price, and over on the stochastics you've made just about an equal low. This is still hidden divergence because this should have been a higher low, not a lower low. Then if you go over to, of course, the ES, you have the same pretty much scenario, and that you made a higher low but a lower low on the stochastics. Again, great moves on both the ES and the Dow. If we go over and we look at the NASDAQ, you can see we had an entry right at 10 o'clock this morning. Then about noon we had another entry into this uptrend. You can see this one also had the volume divergence, and we just had an entry maybe 15-20 minutes ago. On crude this morning, the only trade that I did was actually to the long side, and I did a spread actually on it. I paid $17 per contract. I was only trading 2 contracts on this, and as you can see, it went straight up. Now that particular spread actually paid out $100 is where I took profits on that one. With a risk of 17, that's a pretty decent risk to reward ratio. Now the one that has not done well today has been gold, and as you can see, we had an entry early this morning on gold about 7:30, and then we had an entry here, another one here, and another one over here. This one definitely has lost money. This one, if you had a 10 o'clock expiration on the binary side, actually would have made money, and then if you took the extra entry, you would have lost money. So overall, with the exception of gold, it's been a pretty good day trading with the Traders Help Desk indicators. Now let's go and look at some Forex and see what that did. As most of you know, the USDJPY is one of my favorites to trade because it only has a 4 pip strike width. And if I shrink this up some, you can see this has actually been short since last night. This is where the first short came in. You had another short here, another short here, another one here, another one here, and this one is the one that actually lost money. But you had quite a few trades that were substantial on that one. Now the euro dollar has been acting a little squirrely. Earlier today during London, you had an entry here around 2 o'clock in the morning. Then this one lost money, this one lost money, and this one actually made money. Typically this one trades a lot better than it has in the last 24 hours, but again, we can't always have perfect trades, unfortunately. We also have the British pound yen, and this is one that is quite volatile. And you can see that here, this one came in at 4:45 this morning, but you don't get the 2 hours on this until 8 o'clock. So you would have only been able to take this one, and probably this one as well. I don't typically trade this one in the afternoon time just because it's not very conducive to trading. The market slows down dramatically during the afternoon hours. That is one of the reasons. And then we have the euro yen. You had an entry here. It did close below that value. This one you would have lost money. You would have lost money. You had entries here, and both of these would have made money. And then, of course, you would be probably lost on this one. On the British pound dollar, this is your British pound dollar. You did, well, let's just start over here. This one, more than likely, you lost on. You would have made money on this one. You would have made money on this one provided you were trading the binaries, because you can see that all of these bars closed above that value. Here, this one would have lost money if you did not take profits, and I don't think you would have had profits there to take personally, because it only went from 22.84 to a high of 23.01. I don't think that would have been enough to give you profits, so I think that is a losing trade. And then you have had a couple of entries in here that are still playing out currently. So overall, it has not been a bad day, but by trading the multiple instruments, there were quite a few trades that were very nice, did make money, and your losses would have been minimal, either trading the binary options or trading the actual futures and Forex contracts.